This mattress is seriously amazing. Best mattress I've ever ordered. Jasper absolutely loves it.
When it comes to conventional housing, it's not uncommon for people to ask themselves the question, do I own my house or does my house own me? And that's
get some eat in a minute and see if anybody comes in. If not, I'll do this another time. Oh man, I'm done. Hey, Micheline, what's up? Let me get this to where. Hold on. Hey, son, what's? You know what? Let me put it on AT&T so that. All right, there you go. Hey, United. I had to take it off the Wi-Fi. For whatever reason, it hangs on the Wi-Fi here. Everybody hear me okay? Everybody hear me okay? All right, my son's in here. King is in here. Magical Girl. Hey, Regina, what's up? United, what's up? All right, cool. It was hanging on the Wi-Fi, so it was spinning. And I'm not gonna be on here long. I've got to go get me something to eat because I haven't really eaten yet. I ate earlier, but I haven't eaten anything else. Yeah, I actually checked out of the hotel. Hey, Linda, what's up? I had checked out the hotel this morning. Well, this morning I went and got a prescription, so I called my doctor because I was almost out of a very important medicine that I take. And so I called her because I'm supposed to see her on the second, but I'm actually gonna have to push it out with this delay because this is gonna affect my money. Now they pay us breakdown pay. I don't know what that is. I've got to check and see what the breakdown pay is. Most companies wait till like usually 24 or 48 hours and then they'll pay you breakdown pay. Um, the truck broke down Thursday morning. It took till about Thursday afternoon, late afternoon, for somebody to come get the relay. Well, I said Thursday morning. It was about Thursday at about just before noon. So it took them because I got there at 5 in the morning and I slept for about 8 hours. So 5 to 6 to 7, 8 to 9, 10, 11, 12. It's about 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon is when the breakdown took place. Contacted breakdown. By the time we got all that taken care of, they set up a relay. The relay team got, and by the time I could even get under from underneath the trailer, relay team came out. They got the trailer. Um, I'm sitting waiting, and I call and they set up the tow. The tow just took me right over the dang freeway. I know because I was there. I slept on the truck Thursday night. Peterbilt took the truck back. When they take the truck back? Friday morning. Waited pretty much most of the day at Peterbilt. Finally to talk to them and tell me that it was gonna have to go into the transmission guy. Hey V Griffith, what's up? And that they were going to have to fit it in to the transmission guy, which was today, Tuesday. My goal was to go ahead. I think it's always good to be present at places when they're supposed to be working on your crap. So I talked to my driver manager. He originally authorized Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, and then we were going to revisit everything Monday. Monday, he paid for a night here at the hotel. And so I told him, I said, they're going to take it back Tuesday, is what they told me. So he paid for Monday night, or the company paid for Monday. So today I got up, I got everything packed up in the room. Straightened up the room as best because I don't leave a mess. I try not to leave a mess room, even though it's a hotel and I know they're gonna clean it. Make sure trash was in the trash. Um, got everything out the little fridge that I had because I had like some little leftover stuff, nothing big. Some chips and salsa from the little Mexican place because I've been eating pretty much every day at the Mexican place next door. Um, I took Lyft only one place and I went and got some Indian food because I just wanted to get away from, just the Mexican food every day. And today I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna eat. I might either go back to the Mex because they give them like a 10 or 15 or 20% discount with our card at the Mexican food restaurant. And I've had tacos, I had burrito. I'm thinking of going over there today. I was thinking either a burger, but I might go over there today because usually get good leftovers. Oh, this is coming down. You get good leftovers with the Mexican food restaurant. So I have something if I want, I can heat up in the morning and eat. The breakfast downstairs, and I know you might look at it differently, but the breakfast downstairs is it's okay. It's not the best continental breakfast. They don't have if you're like I'm borderline diabetic, so everything is carb based, and then they don't have any like I'm lactate intolerant, so and I don't know, I might have brought some lactate tablets, so I might be able to do the cereal in the morning. They do have cereal, but it's only regular milk. So I like my little Best Western in Arizona. Um, no picks, no picks. Oh, food. No, I haven't actually done any food. Well, I might have some food picks. I don't know if I sent you some, but I don't know if I have any other food picks. I don't think I took any more pics of the food. Well, I did from the Indian restaurant. I just haven't put that up. Little Indian restaurant here wasn't bad. It was like $11, but I also had to pay for the lift over. So that, it's a lot more expensive once you lift up and lift back. But I just really wanted to get out this room or get out the hotel and get out the area. Around here, they've got, I mean, in walking distance, there's a Waffle House across across the street, which I haven't gone to. Um, if I'm stuck here tomorrow, I'm going to Waffle House. Apparently, there's a Walmart somewhere down the street. That's that I'd have to take Lyft because I'm not walking that. There's a Smash Burger, which we have those in Arizona. There's McDonald's right in front of me. McDonald's for the price you pay at McDonald's, you might as well go sit down in the restaurant and just go eat because McDonald's is expensive to me. Plus, I'm not a big McDonald's food place. There's some sort of fish place over here, and I don't know what it is. It's like a little fat. It looks like a fast food fish place over here, right behind the hotel as well, right next to the Mexican restaurant. But yeah, but anyway, so today I contacted Peterbilt. I told him, I said, well, do you have the guy who can come, the guy who dropped me off? Can he come pick me up? They have like a little shuttle driver. And he says, well, unfortunately, our vehicle for our shuttle driver is broke down. He says, and I don't think your truck, and so I gave him the truck information. He says, and your truck ain't gonna be ready today. He said, we just pulled it back for the diagnostic with the transmission guy. So I'm gonna call tomorrow morning and find out the status of the truck. I talked to my driver manager on the phone. I said, look, I said, I know because a lot of these companies, especially I'm working for pretty much a semi-starter company. And a lot of starter companies, they're butts in the seat, so they're just going to put you in another truck. Well, this company does a lot of what I call recovery, meaning that if a driver so like for me, if my truck is not going to be ready, let's say a week, okay, and I have to go get another truck, they might send me for what's called a recovery truck. That recovery truck could be just like mine, broke down at a shop, and I said, "Look, I'm gonna explain something to you. You guys been really nice on the hotel, but I don't do recoveries. I don't, because usually a recovery is something that either the driver got pissed off and left the truck, they fired the driver, truck's been in an accident, truck has mechanical issues. There's already known problems with it. I said about the only way I'm coming to get a truck is you bring me back there to Texarkana and a truck that's on that lot. And I'm praying for something newer and decent. And they've got some brand new trucks, has a refrigerator, APU, inverter, all that stuff, on the inverter and the refrigerator in there. We're gonna go that route because this right here, like I said, I Peterbilt as far as the space, love the space, but there are no other amenities to this truck other than that. Oh, I love Jamaican food. Absolutely love Jamaican food. And I just came from McDonald's. Actually, I had to go through there to go to CVS, which isn't that far, but it cost me $20 because it's $10 up and then $10 back, and I even have 10% off my Lyft rides, and then I gave the driver a tip, so it's about $23. I gave him a decent little tip. Gave him like a $6 tip. He was really, really nice because he stopped at an extra place. I got a sub sandwich for breakfast lunch. Um, if I'm stuck here tomorrow, I'm gonna have to have him probably put more money on my. I put to advance the money from my savings account, but it takes a couple days to get here. But I'm gonna have him go ahead and advance me some money and load it on my account. Um, but I love Jamaican food. I ain't gonna lie. Um, oh, the hotel is on Fleek. Hold on, let me turn it around so y'all can see. So the hotel is a modernized hotel. Hold on. So that's the TV up there. Let me get up. Hold on. I'll give y'all a tour. And this is the bathroom area. The shower has that. Only thing that's messed up is this is broken right here. So I don't know if y'all can see that. That's broken, and it keeps falling off. And I keep putting it on the back of the toilet, and then they try to put it up, and then they got a hallway, full mirror. That's the bath and mirror, refrigerator, microwave, a little coffee pot right there, and then that's that. And this is the bed area. So the hotel is on fleek. That's actually fine. Hold on, y'all. And it's hardwood floors. Turning around. Yeah, so it's a nice hotel. This Peterbilt gets a 20% discount. And so today, when I checked out, I had taken all my bags downstairs. I brought, so I have my shower bag, which I loaded up with undies, shorts, and a t-shirt. And I forgot to bring another shirt. So I have this t-shirt, and then I have a shirt that I can wear outside. So I just been kind of washing my stuff. It's a couple bucks every few days. But I'm usually here in I call them my PJs, my shorts and t-shirt in the room, and then I'll head over to. I just been walking to the little Mexican restaurant next door. Um, Magical. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's a peak. I told them the other issue is I went to Lubbock and I put my tools on there. I went and I got my bedding on there. I got like 4 or 5 pillows because I don't like sleeping flat like this right here. These pillows I've been kind of scrunching together because this is a full size bed. They don't have queens here, so they go from I think they have fulls and they have kings. That's it. They don't have no in between. So it's full or queen. I mean kings. So this is a full size bed. Like I said, they do give you breakfast in the morning. They have where you can build a waffle, but they don't have the diet sugar free syrup. I guess that's something I need to start carrying with me. Whereas like some of the hotels I've stayed at, like the Best Western, me and Regina were talking about in Phoenix, over off of 60 something Avenue in McDowell. That hotel actually includes, like, it has a really good breakfast. And they basically take into account if you're lactose intolerant, if you're a diabetic, they have the sugar free diet syrup. They have eggs and bacon and sausage, country fries, which is just chopped up potatoes with onion and bell pepper. And then they have yogurt. They have infused water. They have the orange juice, cranberry juice. I don't think they have apple juice. They might, but I know they have orange juice and cranberry juice. Yogurt, oatmeal. They give you a really good selection for your breakfast at that hotel, but it's included in the price. So for the same price I'm paying here, or the company's paying here, that would all be included. And then you also have a shuttle that will drive you within 10-mile radius of the hotel. So I actually that's where I usually stay when I go into town if I don't stay where my place is. Hey MJ, what's up? Let me see who else in here. I'm not paying attention. Um, so like I said, that much I give the company. When I talked to my driver manager, here's what I was going to say how impressed I am. He's like, we haven't even come to that point. Right now I got you sticking with the truck. Hey D, what's up? Um, I got you sticking with with the truck. We haven't even come to that point. Um, he says, and if we do, I'm gonna let him know. I said, I'm not. I said, no offense. My driver is Kane. I said, Kane, I ain't doing no damn recoveries. I can't. Um, well, I carry hot sauce too, but I never really thought about carrying the sugar-free syrup because even Waffle House has a sugar-free syrup. I thought about going over there tonight, and I might. I haven't decided yet. Like I said, I'm gonna be on here too long, probably about 30 minutes, 15 more minutes. But and I have to go. Did I take my meds today? Yeah, I took my meds this morning, but I take my evening meds, so I got to get something to eat. I might, like I said, I might just go to the Mexican restaurant. That's where I've been going, because like I said, they get a what's the discount they get? 15%, like 15% off of the bill over there. That's where I had the margarita. Um, corn tortillas with butter and onion. Okay, but yeah, they do. I mean, like I said, he was really nice, and he's like, yeah, he says, and he says, and then, and I said, yeah, because if I end up, I said, I'm gonna have to come back here. Plus, the student is still waiting. I contacted him today. The student that I'm supposed to have, I sent him a message and say the truck is under diagnostics today. I may know more tomorrow. So when I called Peterbilt, the guy said they didn't even have anywhere to come get me. I would have had to take Lyft all the way down there, and he told me that. He says, "Well, it's raining and we don't have any other vehicles to come get you right now." He said, "Plus, your vehicle ain't done yet and we're in diagnostics." So I was like, "Oh, okay." Ain't nothing I could really do. It's in diagnostics right now. Let me see if I can do this. I got a question for myself. Let me find this out. I'm wondering if I can be in my live and watch y'all at the same time. Oh, it does work. Okay, so I can actually be in there at the same time. Um, yeah, okay. Oh, it lets me do the live and see that. I didn't know it let you do that. That's actually cool. I'm seeing the live on the computer at the same time, y'all. That's actually cool. So I can see your actual comments at the same time. Okay. All right, United, good to know. He said all natural maple syrup. Okay, I'll try it. Hey, Nikki C, what's up? Man, I'm hanging in here. Just like I said, I'm still stuck. But let me turn the volume down. I don't want to hear myself talk that much. I don't want to hear. Okay. So, what is that? That was weird. What is that? Something came up that was weird. Oh, this is the next one they gonna play. Somebody broke down. But yeah, so no, right now I'm stuck here. So tomorrow I'm hoping to hear what they hopefully have figured out what's wrong with it. Like I said, the two messages that are coming up are transmission fault and a what's the other one? I forgot the other one. Cruise adaptive cruise fault. And then Miss Danielle is up here trying to tell me it's because it's automatic because she hates automatics. I'm like, "Psh, it's a truck and shiznit happens. So crap doesn't happen with the truck. Um, other than that, that's about it. I just been kind of chilling. Danielle asked me, was I gonna do a live? I said, yeah, I'll do a quick one here tonight. Uh, I actually had it took me a nap because I was up last night. I've been binge watching this show called Queen of the South, which is I don't know if y'all ever watched what's that show? Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move it here. I've been watching Queen of the South. Oh shoot, I don't want that. My screen's a touch screen. Um, thank you, Magical Girl. Let me go ahead and say that. Yeah, if you guys new to the channel, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that like button, and even if you don't like it, somebody else might. So hit that like button. But I've been watching this show called Queen of the South. I've been watching it on Netflix. Um, I do. You know what, Magic Girl, Danielle is full of it with them automatics just because she hate the automatic. I'll be like, girl, please stop messing. It's an automatic. That's why it's broken. It's got, it ain't got crap to do. It ain't got crap to do with being automated. It's a truck. It's got some issues. Let me help you out. I've driven plenty of manual because I can drive manuals too. And I've had manuals break down also. Yes, I have. So I've driven plenty of both. Killing me with that. Killing me with that. Um, but no, I've just been watching that and updated some stuff on my computer. Uh, I figured out how to use the TomTom GPS, the one I have showed y'all a while back that I picked up. Um, oh, another one that can't stand automatic. Let me tell you, I didn't think I liked the automatic. I love the automatic. Oh, mainly the only thing around here is some this. Well, there's stuff here. They have like what's in front of me is, and I hate, absolutely abhor McDonald's. They got McDonald's in front of here. There's a Waffle House across the street. Next door behind here is a Mexican restaurant, and that's mainly what I've been eating. I did have a sub earlier today. I stopped at Jimmy John's and got a sub. I like veggies. So I got my Jimmy John fill. I'm only pissed because they didn't have my relish. They have this, it's the cherry pepper relish where they chop it up. I love it. I could eat that stuff straight. The cherry pepper. I like have a thing with salt and tang. Um, what's claws? I don't know what claws is. What the hell is claws? V Griffiths, you gonna have to clarify what claws are. I don't know what claws is. Is it a show or are you talking about food? Clarify what that is. Um, but yeah, and I'm probably gonna go over here and probably do. They have fajita. I'm probably gonna do a fajita tonight. That's it. That's pretty much it. There's nothing. They've got a fish place over here, but I think it's like a fast food fish place from what I can tell. Um, I like Jimmy John. I'm okay on Jimmy John. This was Jersey Mike's. I'm a huge Jersey Mike's person. Jimmy John's is good too, but I prefer Jersey. My favorite sub place is Jersey Mike's, hands down. And I like sandwiches. So and if I had I can do my I'd make a damn good sandwich on my own. I heard about this green tomato soul food restaurant. One of the ladies downstairs told me about this place. And she said it was really, really good. Jennifer, hello, what's up, mama? Um, I heard about it. She was talking about it today. She says like 11 bucks, somewhere around here. Something I would have to take a lift to. Oh, okay. I know which one you show. Latrice, what's up? Welcome. Okay, that clause. Okay, you talking about the show? Okay, I got you. That's not my kind of show. I mean, I know Niecy Nash is in it. That's not my kind of. I'm kind of weird on shows. And I love fried green tomatoes. Yes, I am guilty. I do like them too. Well, as long as they have the cornmeal, I like mine with the cornmeal. I make mine with the cornmeal. Um, as far as Claus is concerned, the show, I have not watched it because it hasn't really drawn me. I've seen just like the commercials for it. Not usually my type of show. So my kind of stuff, I am a mystery suspense person. Like my father watches NCIS and all that. I hate those shows. Um, the New York, kind of those kind of detective shows. I liked them when they first came out, but then it just got over the top. The ones where they're doing autopsies of bodies and cutting them. I hate those shows. Um, a show like I was telling the girl last night, it has to be, and I don't watch a lot of TV, but which is why I love Netflix. You pick what you want to watch. I'm a major sci-fi person. I love sci-fi, a lot of sci-fi if it's good sci-fi. Um, but when it comes down to if it's like a sitcom or a show like that, I need something that's going to be well written. So a good idea for me is like if you guys ever saw shows old now, but it was called The Wire. Very oh god, I'm a Trekkie. I'm a Trekkie. Somebody just wrote I'm a Trekkie. I'm just letting you know. The Wire was one that was very well written, and Queen of the South almost reminds me of that kind of writing. Um, somebody went and researched, in my humble opinion, the politics of the police department, both DEA, CIA, DEA, CIA, um, the police over in Mexico, the government in Mexico, the drug cartel in Mexico, the drug cartel here. And they did to me a very, while they made it a drama, they also did a very good job of showing us kind of the politics of it all. And so in my mind, I told you I have very analytical mind. So it makes me think when I watch it. And that's what I like, a show that's gonna make me think. I don't like I don't like like silly stuff. I don't like. I got a friend of mine, love her dearly, and I was just talking about her the other day. And well, her nickname's Cubby. Her name's Lisa. We used to work together at Sprint years ago, and Cubby, she likes silly humor. I'm not a. I can't. Not my thing. So I like stuff that really makes me think. Yeah, my dad's into Criminal Minds. That's not my thing. He loves that Nikki loves that show. Not my thing, Criminal Minds, NCIS, any of the CISs. I'm cool on. It's just it's not my thing. It's just not my thing. But you get me into stuff like The Wire. The Wire was like, if y'all haven't seen that, watch that bad boy from start to finish. It was so freaking well written. And what I didn't know is that the guy who was kind of based off of, I didn't know that was a true story. But they just, when they did that show, that the whole background of the politics of the police department, the drug scene, and drugs isn't anything I've ever used, but the whole politics. There's politics on all sides, and whether it's on the street or in the businesses or in the government or in the police department, it just was very interesting. Hey, Trucker Chris Styles, what's up, baby? I'm jealous, dog. My truck is still in the shop. Me and Chris Styles, we actually went in the shop almost the same damn day. Yeah, dog, mine is still in the shop right now. They did the diagnostics today. Oh, it cut back off today. Shut the front door, dude. you you sound like you having my look. You sound like you having my experience right now. I mean, they are taking care of me though. Put me right up in. I mean, I got a decent hotel, and he said, "Well, Shannon, do you want to wait or do you want to go back in the hotel?" And I said, "Well, right now I'm sitting here, uh, white cop making money off black people. What you talking about? Are you talking about? Oh, you talking about the show, The Wire, Bibliophile?" And Chris, yeah, I'm sitting up here, dog, and my driver manager was like, he's like, well, what do you want to do? I said, the dude already told me the truck ain't gonna be done today. I said, and I'm sitting down here in the lobby with all my shiznit down here in the lobby. Like I said, I only have like my computer backpack. I got my what I call my I had another backpack which is my shower bag, and then I had like a grocery bag, and then I had like a little bag that had like some chips and salsa from when I was at the Mexican restaurant. That's it. But that's 4 bags, and I'm sitting down here with all my bags sitting in the chair and waiting for the guy to come pick me up. They can't come pick me up, and I don't have I have the money to take a lift, but I'm not gonna waste the money for Lyft to go down there and go sit in Peterbilt. Now Peterbilt, if you're a guy, they have actually a bunk room with 3 twin beds in there. But since I'm a female and they don't have separate bunk rooms, I was not sleeping at Peterbilt. They also have showers. I guess I know they have one in the women's bathroom, and they have towels. So I mean, I like that, but they don't have a separate bunk room for men and women. So I wasn't gonna be sleeping there. Um, they have free laundry, so they do take. I mean, Peterbilt is nice, but I'm gonna tell you, Freightliner has the same thing in Phoenix because I broke down there. And Freightliner has, I think they have showers there too at the Freightliner, the new Freightliner dealership they set up in Phoenix. That's up from, I think it's up from the Loves. Is that up from the Loves? It's up from the Loves. I think it's up from the Loves. I've been there once. It's been several years ago. So, Bibliophile, you saying that The Wire was written by a white guy? I mean, a lot of stuff is written by white folks. Is you saying that The Wire was written by white people and that's how he's making the money off black people? Or are you saying that um, it was a white cop who wrote the show? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying in general um, that that's what is showing in the show? Yeah, it's frustrating as hell right now, Chris. I ain't gonna. I'm talking to Chris Styles on here. It is frustrating as hell. Oh, it didn't take me that well, yeah, dude. Yeah, you probably were further away. My freaking place I had to go to, Chris, was just over the dang freeway. It literally, my truck would not make it over the freeway. It was like I couldn't get out of first gear. Hey, Rochelle, welcome to channel. Yeah, I couldn't even get the truck out of first gear. And welcome back. I know Rochelle. Rochelle's being here sometimes all the time. Yeah, I couldn't get the dang truck out of first gear. So I'm thinking it's a sensor, and I think they know what it is because the guy when I went in there, um, oh, thank you, Regina. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to add some meaning to a lot of reach. I try to do that in trucking, but in life in general. Hey, Nikki C, what's up? Chris, homie, you killing me. Wait, dude. They thought they picked you up. You got lost in the paperwork. Shut the front door. That is funny as heck to me. Wow. So you waited 4 hours because they. I'm done for the day. You gotta love trucking. I mean, it's funny because one of the dudes who did our orientation name is Sarge, and Sarge is actually military, just like it says. But he also drove for this company, and he's driven overseas. And Sarge, he said, some of y'all make like trucking, but trucking don't love you. And that's the kind of what he talking about is that kind of frustrating stuff that we have to go through. It's just like when I walked in here to the Peterbilt place, he already knew the codes. And he's like, well, is this other code coming up? Like he was very familiar with my issue, right? And I said, so is this a sensor issue? Well, I don't know. They have to diagnose it. I'm like, look, y'all, what y'all saying is, I don't know. We're gonna build the hell out of your company. What you really want to say? Like, dude, we know what's wrong with it, but we're gonna build the hell out of them for hours, and then we're gonna fix it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm serious. Oh, okay, I got you, Biblio. Well, I didn't know. Like, I learned a lot from that show. The Wire. Bibliophile is talking about The Wire. I learned a lot from that show about Baltimore. I mean, and also nicknamed Bodymore, and about the drug scene in the community. And I'm just like, whoa. But like I said, what I was, and I'm gonna say impressed with, well, I'm gonna have to say impressed, was the writing of the politics all the way around. So the show itself, as far as the police corruption, the politics in the police department, the companies, the sharing, and you find out all the palm rubbing behind the scenes in order for folks to get to where they were. Y'all remember back in the day with like Reagan and the anti-drug campaign, and then we find out, we knew he was involved in the Iran Contra, but how they tried to clean that up and sweep that under the carpet and put that on what's that man's name? The military guy, I forgot his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. For those of you who are old enough to remember, I forgot the white guy's name. They tried to put that whole thing on this one military dude. Knew Reagan was in the background, knew it was being discussed. He knew what was going on, and then they're gonna come up with the anti-drug campaign to clean stuff up, please. By dumping fuel and it lost power. Oh wow. Well, the good thing is you're able to get off the. Yeah, that's not good. Oliver North, that's him, Rochelle. That is him, Ollie North. Yeah, if y'all don't know that history of that, and actually Tom Hanks played the dude. I forgot his name. He played the dude who was a major part of that whole scandal, and then they tried to put it on Ollie North, and it's really actually a very good show because it's a lot of the truth that has leaked from behind. Oh, Danielle, stop with the automatic. Bowman up here saying it's because of automatic. A lot of the truth behind the whole politics that happened, but then. In my opinion, and don't get me wrong, I'm anti-drugs, but they also use that drugs to I really think it was another way in which you got, hate to say, almost free slave labor in prison from a lot of us going to jail because it became kind of the only way, one of the only ways that people saw to make quick money in poor communities, and unfortunately, um, it devastated the black community for sure, and it has had an impact on the Latino community as well. Most minority communities. Well, you said bibliophile. You said become a diesel mechanic and be have good money, be home every night. Well, yeah, because like right now they were telling people that they were 4 days out on getting the trucks in, and so like I said, I guess they pulled me back the first day. Then they said they could barely get it to move, and that they were going to have to get it over to the transmission person. But like I said, I think they already know because when I've been in there with the damn faults, he already knew what the hell that was. They just gonna bill that company a whole bunch of money. Yes, they did. The prison system. They went. A lot of them went. And which they're trying to do with our schools right now, which is really bothering me, is that they're talking about privatizing our schools like they did the prison systems. And I'm gonna tell y'all that is going to be one of the most detrimental things for poor communities. And a lot of the people who are what they call quote unquote middle class and under, it's going to kill our education system already sucks in general, but that's going to kill the education system for a lot of these children now when they go and make this privatized because that's what under the Trump administration that chick he put in office is trying to do, and it's going to be one of the worst things that they can do. It's not going to be good at all. And then what happens is the people who have the money, they're going to take whatever these little vouchers if they end up getting them, and they're going to take those over to private schools, and then they're going to put their money behind it, and their kids are going to get these great educations, and our kids are going to get crap. It's horrid. Which is why it's privatized, Magical Girl. That's the prison system is making money. Oprah had the lady who I think wrote Queen Sugar. She did a documentary. I think it's her. She did a documentary on prison and basically aligned how the prison system has become the modern day slave system, and it was really replaced slavery, and it's mind blowing. And right now I don't have my Sirius satellite radio. I listen to urban radio quite a bit when I'm driving. I guess I can activate it on my phone, but I'd pay extra for it. But I listen to like Karen Hunter and Joe Madison, the Black Eagle, and they have been talking about this subject of the prison system, and it's just mind blowing what you hear. Don't get me wrong, because I do think we have to be careful because sometimes what I'm seeing now is that sometimes we are the victimizer we're making as if they're a victim, and I think there's a problem with that, so we're justifying bad behavior, which is not good. But um there are crimes that are being punished that are punished too severe, and I do agree with that. Oh, Micheline, let me tell you, if I had children, that would be what I would do at home. So I'd probably be living out in the field somewhere. People think I'm really weird because I wouldn't even let my kids go to school, especially with these people walking up in here shooting up folks. I can't do it. Latrice, let me see what you're saying. Some of these athletes and performers are making money off the prisons too, not just government. Absolutely. Ooh, honey, absolutely. You ain't never lying. Absolutely. Um, like I said, I have family has been in prison. I had a brother who's spent his entire life in and out of prison. He's in there. If he even gets out, I'll be shocked if he gets out alive this go round. I think he'll die in prison this go round. Um, and I got cousins in Arizona that have done some crazy stuff. Another one of them, I think he's been in and out. I don't know if Danny's even out. I think he's gonna spend his life in prison. And it's like what Medea say: if you got somebody who ain't scared of the popos, I mean they crazy. I got them kind of cousins. The ones that want to beat up the popos and then end up in prison. Yes, I do. They're quite off the chain. Um, oh, I didn't know Nike had investments in prisons. That's interesting. I didn't know that. But I'm gonna say this, Micheline, do they knowingly have it? So I'm gonna say this. Sometimes I know we jump on the bandwagons at a company because I used to work in the investment markets. I used to work for Schwab, and we and I sometimes you're invested in what's called a series of stocks, which is like a mutual fund where they have the series of stocks. So you may not know what you're invested in, and you may have like investment advisors investing the money. So they may be investing in companies and not fully know what they're invested in, especially if it's part of a mutual fund or and I'm not justifying, I'm just saying it can happen. So sometimes when I hear people jump on folks for what they're invested in, did you invest in like a mutual fund? And do you have an advisor doing your investments so that you may not know what all you're invested in? That advisor's job is just to invest in something profitable. So if they are looking at different companies, that advisor may know, but they may not know. Like I might invest in fund XYZ12. If XYZ12 may have prisons in there, it might have manufacturing companies, overseas holdings. It could have a plethora of things, and I may not know everything I'm invested in. I just know that that fund is doing well, so I'm going to invest in it. Oh, their shoes are being sold in prisons. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Intriguing. I didn't know that. I'm not a Nike paraphernalia wearer, so I couldn't begin to tell you. I'm old school. I like Fila, but I don't know. Fila might be involved in something. I'm an old school person. I like Fila. I like K Swiss. Them. I'm old school. Those. I mean, I've worn other stuff, but Fila and K Swiss are my like favorite. If I go and buy name brand tennis shoes, and now that I'm old, honey, I might even just go into Walmart and get a pair. I don't even care anymore. I'm not shocked about that at all. About the pharmaceuticals at all. I don't know if y'all watched, there was a show out and it didn't last long and I just watched it. Actually, I liked the storyline of it and I forgot the name of it. It had to do with like a vampirism kind of thing, but it was actually a pretty good show. Um but what it did, it was a young girl. Yeah, Ava DuVernay. That's her. She's the one who did the show, the documentary on the prisons. And isn't she the one? Did she do Queen Sugar too? Is she the one writing Queen Sugar? I love Queen Sugar. But there's a because the prison thing comes up in Queen Sugar, which I think that's why I think it's her, and I think it's the same chick when I saw the interview with her. But there was a show out. It was a young black girl. They were taken prisoners, and they were, hey Joy, welcome to the channel. They were and they were injecting them with a something they found when they found a person who had lived a while, and it was a vampire thing. He gotten his whole body healed, but then they didn't realize that they had transformed him into this vampire thing. And so they were injecting, they were getting these prisoners, and I thought this was where it was poetic, where you're talking about. They're getting these prisoners, like death row prisoners, and they're like, hey, we can alleviate you from going to death row if you become part of this pharmaceutical experiment, da 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 da. And then they got so desperate trying to make this drug right that they kidnapped a little girl whose family had died, who was on the system in order to test her, and it was a little black girl. I don't know the name of the book. I just know I saw the show, and I think it was on one of these sitcoms. It was like a little sitcom that lasted for a little bit, and I think they had a season one. I don't think it got to season two. It was really, really good. Oh, and that's like I'm a firm believer. Like my doctor's trying to talk. One of my drugs is an old school drug for part of the. I told you I have a hereditary issue, and it's an old school drug, and it's been around for a long time. My doctor's trying to talk me into going to this new school drug. I'm like, I'm so cool on it. Oh, you don't have to come and get your blood. I don't care. I'll come do the blood work. I go do my blood work every 90 days. I've been on the same dose of medicine. They have to check, make sure the dosage doesn't need to be adjusted. I've been on this dosage for over 20 years. Was I 40? I'm 51. I was 30. 29, yeah, for over 20 years. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It doesn't have near, I mean, it has some side effects to it if something, but it doesn't have the side effects of all the new drugs that do the same, that are supposed to do similar to what this does. And you don't have to be, I'm like, I'm cool, I'm sticking with what I know. I'm trying to remember this show. Hold on, Rochelle, let me see if I can, was it on Netflix? Hold on, let me see. I think it was on Netflix. Hold on, y'all. I think it was on Netflix. Hold up. Let me see if I can find it. If y'all haven't watched that, like I said, I had a couple of them that I like. Let me see. It's either on Netflix or Hulu. I think it might have been a Hulu though. Hold on. Let me see. I don't want any of that. It was my list. Let me go to my list because I don't think this is it. Um, Trying to remember what the name of the dang show was. It was and it might have been Amazon because I do watch a lot of Amazon stuff too. Um, Trying to remember the name of the show, y'all, and I don't recall the name of the show. If I remember the name of the show, I'll let y'all know. And I can't, like I said, it was like a it was like a series. Let me check Amazon real quick. I'm a Prime member, so I know I usually do it from Prime. Let's see here. Okay, let me see if I can find. Okay, no thanks. I don't want a business credit card. Let's see here. Let's see here. Prime shopping. Prime Video. Hold on, let me see if it's here. Cause I might have done it here and it'd be in my watch list. Cause it was a very good show. Let me see my watch list. And I'm gonna tell y'all what else is good. If y'all haven't seen the new Star Trek with that sister in it, that's actually really, really good. That Star Trek was good as could be. Um, I'm pretty sure it's Prime. And that Star Trek was good. Another one is The Expanse, but like I said, I'm a sci-fi person. I'm trying to see if I can find it. I can't find the show that I watched. Let me go to library. Another good show was Taboo. If y'all haven't seen that, that was another one. I don't know. Taboo was pretty good. I'm still trying to see it. And I don't see it. I have to figure out which one it was. But it was a show that actually, yeah, I'm not finding it. I can't remember. It was a young kid, and it had something to do with vampirism. And it was they basically use these prisoners. Google. Let me Google see if I can figure it out. And they didn't continue the series. Let's see what it is. If this is it. Let me see. If I think that's it. The Passage. That's the show. Is that it? Yep, it's called The Passage. That was the show. Yep, that's it. So if y'all haven't seen it, it's actually a pretty good little series. What I liked again, I have to have stuff that makes my mind think. And what I liked about it was that they used that um they used her um they went and they got all these people from the prisons and they basically were getting people who were on death row and injecting them with this damn virus stuff. And then they got this little girl who had no family ties and they injected her and then didn't, and it's something they couldn't control, but they just, the lies and the playing God and the stuff they did was just, it was sucked. Yep, that's the one, Latrice. That's the one. It was a good little show. It was, I thought it was good, but they didn't continue it. And I mean, it would have probably played out after a while. I would have liked to see it continue a little further and build the storyline even more. But I mean, we got the gist of what was going to happen because they basically got in conjunction with something they couldn't control, and they lied, and like I said, it's kind of a Bible saying, "What you do in the dark will come out in the light." And with all that stuff you do will come back around and bite you in the butt. Yes, you cannot do stuff and not think what you sow you will reap. And they were sowing some messed up crap. Oh, V. Griffith had it too. Okay, The Passage. Yep, there it is. I just saw it. Yeah, books are always better than movies. I have so for my I actually am a Audible person too. So I'm signed up for that. Okay, V. Griffith. Yeah, I want to hear that. Yep, yep, that's the one. Anyway, y'all, I ain't gonna be on here much longer. I'm gonna go get myself something because I haven't eaten. I need to go grab me some dinner and then head back over here to this hotel. Cause this what time is it now? About 8 o'clock, about 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna go grab me something and probably come back over here to the hotel and chill out. Probably go to this little Mexican restaurant here next door, grab me something, and then come back to the room and chill out for the evening. I done did my binge watching of the of what's that, Queen of the South, and I watched the whole 3 seasons in my whole time off. So I don't watch everything currently. But y'all, yeah, definitely keep me in prayer. And I want to say this because I know some people may have been offended by, and I can't. If you're offended, you're offended by my thing that I did on Sunday. As I said there, I'm going to have my viewpoint because of who I am, and I'm going to talk about things that I'm interested in, things that impact me or how I feel God has directed me. Some people may like it, love it, or lump it. I mean, and I had some people leave the channel, and I understand that. Um, but I don't believe it's by accident that some people are crossing my path. And through this medium, and through even Regina and I work together, we talked on some very deep levels, face to face. I've worked with other females and who were stuck in drug grew up in a drug household and some things that happened to them and then come across them and then their friends who also have are hashtag me too survivors. I'm just not believing that's too it's too many people crossing my path for it not to be a wake up call. um some of the life issues I'm dealing with, just even the weight on me, like I said, me, my brother, both my brothers, we're all we all were severely obese. One of them has lost all his weight. He went and got the gastric sleeve. Two of us are still over 400 pounds. So this is something that, I believe is part of the reflection of either, if well, it could be a couple things. Weight has always been a struggle on my mother's side of the family. My grandfather struggled with weight. My aunt struggles with it, not as bad as my mom. She usually maintains hers. My mother was obese. She's lost the weight because she became a diabetic. So in her older days, she has lost the weight. From last time I see, she dropped most of her weight. She's still, I'm gonna say, she looks to be maybe 40 to 50 pounds overweight, but she used to be close to 400 pounds too. Um, my father's not a fat person, but now he just sleeps in the chair, so now he has a gut. Um, but I believe that a lot of who we become and just things that happen in our life could be eating, could be smoking, could be drinking, could be, pervy sex stuff, could be a lot of stuff. That actually is a direct impact of something that's transpired. A lot of people, my best friend, she hates it when I say I feel sorry for Trump because I do. I feel sorry for him. Something is wrong with that baby. It's not a doubt in my mind. And a lot of it is how he was probably reared and or better yet, not reared. We don't know what his childhood was like, but for you to be as compulsive of a liar as he is, that comes from somewhere. My father's a compulsive liar, and so that comes from somewhere. um to feel important, the need to feel like you're something more than what you are, that comes from somewhere. And so, you know if you're offended, I'm sorry you're offended, but I'm gonna be me. If you don't like it, I understand that this ain't the channel for you. um but I'm gonna be doing some more stuff on this issue, and I've got some things that I'm looking at even within my own self right now that I need to adjust. One, like I said, my cousin. I'm actually going to be seeing my doctor here, hopefully in the next week or so. and we're going to get our process underway about the weight loss, possibly the surgery, which is what I'm leaning towards. We've been talking about it last year, and I'm leaning more and more towards that as a tool. I realize it's not gonna be the fix it all for everything, but it can be a tool to help me get it off. Because really, what happens is you want to start seeing the results. Once you start seeing the results, like Trucker Bill and my brother did, then all of a sudden their focus was, and it forces you in a sense. I mean, you might not, but in a sense, it forces you to think and eat differently. So those are some of the areas that I'm going to be working on here in the very near future. Um, because my next move, like I said, if I stay in trucking, I think if I do it, I'm gonna be it's gotta be ownership. Otherwise right now, like looking at how I'm dealing with this right here, I could be staying on my truck right now, saving a ton of money if it had a refrigerator inverter on it, because the truck runs. Like I told a guy today, I said I wouldn't have to stay at a hotel, but there's no way to maintain food on the truck right now. All I had on that truck was some chips, um, some crackers, which really that's all carbs, and I had some Insta soups that I could make hot water and pour over. That's it, because I have no refrigeration on the truck. That the things that should be necessary for that truck, I don't have. So yeah, yeah, the keto diet I've heard about, but I was warned about the keto diet because I am borderline diabetic. And because of the diabetes issue, there's something with the keto diet that can be bad for me. And I got to research what that is. But I'm hearing a lot of people, Kevin Rutherford on Road Dog Trucking, he's actually a big, I think he did some study and he's like a kind of like a coach and stuff for the whole keto thing. Because I was looking at the keto diet. That was something that I was looking at. Because keto, I've heard it's had a really good success. I'm also going to be looking at this water fasting, though. Somebody gave me something on the water fasting, and I'm going to look at that. And then I talked to, I think it was Magical Girl, and she kind of gave me some heads up on how to start out, due to the diabetes, how to start out with the water fasting. So I may be doing that as well. You know, Latrice, I have a friend of mine, well, former associate, her cousin is Nikki, not Nikki C, but Nikki J. And she did the gastric bypass and lost a lot of her weight, but she also did have thyroid problems ahead of time, which I didn't know about. And but Mona lost quite a bit of weight and did very good because Mona was a big girl when I met her. She's like my size and then some. And she cut that body, she dropped like a person and a half. Yeah, and the fasting also is good on spiritual levels. So obviously, for any of y'all who have some Christian background, fasting is good spiritually as well. So I've done fasting spiritually, and it does some things for you on a spiritual level that you can't even compare to. So anyway, y'all, let me go grab me something to eat here and I'll put some clothes on because I can't go out like this because I'm in the PJs. Go grab me something to eat here, and then I'll be back over here to the hotel room and find out in the morning what's going on. Keep me in prayer, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. Um, and I'll probably do a live. If I'm stuck here, I might do a live tomorrow. As usual, two and two, and it was a pleasure talking to everybody. Peace.